Take two. Let's take a bump and finish off our 2025 retrospective with the climactic video top 50 wrestlers of 2025. We're on the webcam today, not the DSLR, having a little bit of tech issue, but we're going to finish off here with the biggest video, top 50 wrestlers of 2025. So to kind of explain what goes into these rankings, most of it has to do with match performance, how great the match is, my match ratings, and so bonus, like extra weight is carried towards those that have more matches in 2025 than those who don't. So the less you wrestle, kind of the lower ranked you are, but obviously the more you wrestle, the higher ranked. But of course, how great your matches are, how great the stories in those matches are, and the wrestlers' performance in those matches and out of those matches also is a huge factor in all of this. So it's a combination of all, but definitely weighted towards those that have wrestled more. So starting off with number 50, we're going to go quickly through 50 through 11 and then go a little more in depth on the top 10. So, number 50, Toni Storm. Number 49, Mina Shirakawa. Number 48, Willow Nightingale. Number 47, Jamie Hayter. Number 46, Utami Hayashishita. Number 45, Victoria Yuzuki. Number 44, MJF. Number 43, Mayu Iwatani. Number 42, AJ Styles. Number 41, Athena. Number 40, Finn Balor. Number 39, El Desperado. Number 38, Bailey. Number 37, Azumi. Number 36, Javon Evans. Number 35, Chad Gable. Number 34, Mascara Dorada. Number 33, Gabe Kidd. Number 32, Josh Alexander. Number 31, CM Punk. Number 30, Gunther. Number 29, Jay Uso. Number 28, Orange Cassidy. Number 27, Swerve Strickland. Number 26, Kenny Omega. Number 25, Lyra Valkyria. Number 24, Ricochet. Number 23, Penta. Number 22, Sami Zayn. Number 21, Rhea Ripley. Number 20, Mark Briscoe. Number 19, Claudio Castagnoli. Number 18, Roxanne Perez. Number 17, Will Ospreay. Number 16, Dragon Lee. Number 15, Zack Sabre Jr. Number 14, Speedball Mike Bailey. Number 13, Kevin Knight. Number 12, Seth Rollins. Number 11, Io Sky. All right, so number 10 is gonna be Brody King. So this might be a little controversial to start the top 10 because I feel like not many people would have Brody King in their top 10, but think about the tag teams, and if you saw my top 10 tag teams of 2025, you'll note that I put Brodito very high up. It's because they are a very exciting tag team and brought new life to the tag team division, and honestly, AEW's tag division might be the best in the major promotions in 2025. And Brody King is somebody who always is entertaining in tag matches, singles matches, trios matches, etc. When he was in the House of Black, he was just so exciting to watch, and I'm glad that his success carried into Brodito outside of the House of Black. So whether Brody King is in singles or tag team matches in 2025, he really brought it all. He's always so much fun. And just has so much life and energy, and the crowd always rallies around him. Number 9, of course I need to include one of the best tag teams of all time. So number 9 is Nick Jackson, and of course there's if you're going to be in one of the best tag teams of all time and the best tag team of the year, you're going to be in the top 10. That's just, makes sense. So Nick Jackson is number 9. Matt Jackson's number 8. They kind of can be interchangeable, but I mean, the Young Bucks are always extremely entertaining, and I feel like a Young Bucks match is so much different from a traditional tag team match that, like, I'm always so entertained by a Young Bucks match. Always. And especially in 2025, they had one of the best tag team stories, if not one of the best stories in AEW, honestly, with their EVP downfall. Started with Rise and then downfall and then redemption. The Young Bucks, like, definitely carried the tag division in 2025, along with Bro Dito, and carried a lot of that story in BTE as well. So BTE mixed with AEW television, they really just brought everything in 2025. So 8 was Matt Jackson, as I mentioned. 7 is Hangman Adam Page. A great AEW championship run. Hangman really brought his character to the forefront in 2025 after his stint with Swerve Strickland. This was his kind of rallying back with Swerve and his redemption as a face. We saw some great matches with Hangman, and we had some great promos with Hangman. His match against Kyle Fletcher, I think, was one of his best. But he has countless fantastic matches in 2025. Hangman does. So, of course, he's going to be at number 7. Number 6 might be another controversial one. I don't know. Jon Moxley. So Mox, I feel like the Death Rider story brought him down a little bit as far as popularity goes. I didn't really enjoy the Death Rider side of it. I enjoyed Jon Moxley's side of it. Mox was probably the best part of the Death Riders, especially when he was AEW World Champion. He was very much kind of a final boss of AEW, and then once he was in the Continental Classic, he was suffering. He couldn't get wins until the very end, and then had one of the greatest matches of his career against Kyle Fletcher, and then a fantastic match against Okada that same day. So Mox has always been somebody who was Mr. Reliable on AEW, but 2025, he kind of took a backseat to being Mr. Reliable and was kind of top guy. Not so much putting people over, not so much just always being a guy, but being the guy in 2025 in AEW. So number 5, we have Kazuchika Okada. One of the best wrestlers in the world in the past decade. Okada is just flat out incredible. Flat out one of the best of all time. I watched his match last week against Tanahashi in his retirement match, and Okada had such a great run in AEW in 2025. His rivalry with Takeshita not being so much a feud, but just being a rivalry, was very entertaining. And then Okada with his run as, what was it, the national championship? Was it the unified champion? Whatever they're calling it, the unified national, whatever. I think national is one Ricochet has, but unified, continental, whatever. Okada was just, every match of his was spectacular. There were very few Okada matches that failed to deliver in 2025, and he was always just extremely entertaining, as always. Okada's rarely someone you'll catch me not putting in the top 10 every year. Number 4, we have Bandito. Okay, so again, could be another controversial one, because putting Bandito over Okada, but I think Bandito his presence in 2 divisions in 2025 in AEW was incredible. Being in the tag division as a tag champ with Brody King, and then Ring of Honor World Champ in Ring of Honor in singles side. He had fantastic matches in both divisions, and it's always so spectacular to watch. He always has that aura with him that the crowd rallies behind. I rally behind. I love Bandito. I remember watching him at Death Before Dishonor in 2022. It was before Ring of Honor was bought by AEW, and Bandito won that match against. It was a lot of people in that match. It had like Brody King, it had EC3, it had oh my god, I'm blanking so hard right now on who was in that match. But yeah, I've always been a big Bandito fan, and I think he's one of the best rep luchadors in the world, if not the best, because not only can he bring it with, you know, moves in the ring, but he has the great personality in the ring, and amazing chemistry with Brody King that just makes him so endlessly entertaining regardless of singles or... Alright, number 3, we have Mercedes Moné. She was a highlight in the women's division throughout 2025. Now, Toni Storm being number 50, I know will catch a lot of flack from a lot of people, because Toni Storm is incredible. I love Toni, but she kind of fell off. She kind of fell off for a little bit after the Mariah May storyline, which was in January. So, and then she picked it back up with the tag division with Mina Shirakawa. So, you know, it was kind of peaks and valleys for Toni. For Mercedes, it was consistently high and rising at that. She I can't remember if she started the Belt Collector storyline this year, or if it was 2025, or whether it was 2024, but that was incredible for pro wrestling. It did so much for indie promotions, getting her big name on those promotions, and then she's eventually going to lose those belts. I think she's already started losing them. She definitely lost the TBS to Willow, and soon she's going to be on that downfall from 16 belts Moné, Ultimo Moné as she's dubbing herself, and that storyline, if that happens this year, will put her in the top 5 once again, because, you know, Mercedes is incredible in the ring. I love her so much. She's fantastic, so she deserves the number 3 spot. Number 2, Kyle Fletcher. So Kyle had a breakout year in 2024, I believe, and then 2025 he continued that upward momentum, and if he could break out twice, if that's possible, I think he did it, because his match against Will Ospreay, the steel cage match at, I think it was Revolution, that was an incredible moment where he broke into his own character. It wasn't just a breakout performance, it was him, you know, being independent of his past and finally becoming the Kyle Fletcher that we know of today. And then again, I think he had another big crucial moment, maybe not a breakout moment, but a crucial moment against Adam Page during that championship match, because that was him breaking out of the mid-card division after he lost the TNT Championship to Mark Briscoe, where he went for the world title. Sure, he lost, but he will absolutely be on that track back to the main event, back to the World Championship scene, because that was him proving himself that he could stand toe-to-toe. And I feel like his whole storyline has been him forcing his way into the main event scene, into the world title picture, not taking any shortcuts, or not waiting for anything. He is forcing his way into the main event scene. And mix that with just incredible in-ring performance from Kyle Fletcher. Just outstanding in the ring, amazing cardio for sure. But Fletcher is just like one of a kind, truly. All right, number 1 pro wrestler of 2025 is Konosuke Takeshita. Of course, you know, if you watch my 10 under 30 Kyle Fletcher was number 2, Takeshita was number 1, and so Takeshita is number 1 here as well, carrying 3 promotions: New Japan, AEW, and DDT throughout 2025. He signed to all 3 and appeared in the G1 Climax, won it, and the Continental Classic, went to the semifinals at the pay-per-view, and also won the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship. I think he won the Never Openweight Champ, or carried the Never Openweight Championship as well. So he was a double champ, I believe. Not to mention, I don't know if he was in any tournaments in DDT, but yeah, he was carrying all 3 throughout 2025 and was giving spectacular performances in AEW. Takeshita he can bring so much out of his opponent, but also he feels like he could be an unstoppable force. I think his finishers are spectacular. He is a wrestler, spectacular. I love Takeshita so much. And yeah, he's my wrestler of 2025. So that concludes the top 50 wrestlers of 2025. So let me know what you think in the comments. I know, based on last year's, I know I'm going to get some flack for this list, but this is my personal list and how I personally rank things. So that is my opinion. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.